Well, hello and welcome to a new video where we are going to play Call of Duty Warzone 2 on the RTX 3050 Ti in our Lenovo X1 Extreme Gen 4 system. Which means that we have the 3050 Ti in here, an i7-11800H, as well as 16GB of dual channel system memory. And I'm gonna turn down the sound a little bit here. I haven't played this game in forever, and I actually only played it once, so I don't really know what I have to do here, except for looking at the fact that it's lagging like hell. So let's hope that that's gonna get any better soon. But I guess no, we're just gonna die here. Okay, so this is at 1080p plus because we have a 16:10 ratio screen in the system, and we're playing this on the medium settings, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's like the one underneath ultra and above the easy or what, basic mode, I guess. So yeah, that means that textures are set to low and everything here is basically just medium or low as well. So yeah, let's see how well this runs. And do we have DLSS enabled? Yeah, actually we do have, I guess. Yeah, we have DLSS on performance here as well. So, very interested to see how this is working. And I think I'm playing with other people here, so I'm just gonna wait for anyone here to drop. But yeah, on the plane, this actually, I mean, we had severe stutters, or not really stutters, we just couldn't play the game in the beginning of the game. But yeah, I'm just gonna drop here. And now, if you look at the frame time graph, this is super smooth. I very much like what I see here. But yeah, I mean, we do have NVIDIA DLSS enabled, so it would be pretty shitty if we wouldn't see a stable frame rate at these kind of settings at 1080p plus. But yeah, I think actually our most limiting factor here in this game is going to be the 4GB of VRAM that this card has, and due to the fact that we only have 16GB of system memory here as well, I think that could be potentially a problem in the future. But yeah, for now, I mean, we're seeing around 60 FPS. I don't really know. I've tested this on the 2070 Max Q, and obviously on that system it ran pretty nicely. And I think the i7-9750H was the main factor holding back our graphics card there. But yeah, this looks very nice so far. I mean, you can see, yeah, there was one stutter here. You can see that in frame time graph, and I did feel that as well. But apart from this one stutter here, this has been a very smooth experience so far. And I mean, I guess 70 FPS isn't perfect for somebody who's playing this competitively, but on this small screen, which only has 60 Hz anyways, this is not really a big issue for me right now. But yeah, I think that's gonna conclude it for the 60 FPS mark, and this is gonna conclude it for the medium settings. What I wanna see now is how this is going to look if we turn it up to ultra, which is already giving us a warning sign here. Let's see. Yeah, it's already saying that our VRAM is not enough for that. So let's see how this will turn out. So what I would expect is that we may potentially see some lag spikes here and there due to the fact that we not have enough VRAM now. But actually, it seems to me that we don't really see a huge difference to the medium settings that we were on before. At least performance-wise, I mean, it doesn't really look any better to me, at least. But performance-wise, there's not a big difference. So yeah, let's see, where are our teammates? I think they're like half the map away. I'm probably gonna die on my way to them. But yeah, let's just try to run to them here. And keep in mind, I'm playing this on my internal screen, as you can see obviously, and that means that we do potentially see some limiting factor by our iGPU from the Intel CPU, which this will have to go through when it's displayed on the internal screen. If I would connect this to the external monitor, then we would bypass this Intel iGPU problem and potentially see a small or even a larger performance boost. And I did see a little stutter here. I mean, maybe it's because we are loading in new things from the map. That could obviously be the case. I have no idea about that. But apart from just really these minor stutterings here and there, it's not really a big problem. And I hear enemies, but I don't see enemies. And it's nice to see that if we zoom in, there's also no performance drop. That is very nice. In some games like BattleBit Remastered or Battlefield even, you would see a huge difference in performance when you were looking through a sniper scope. But yeah, let's see if we can find some enemies, and I did find one! And I think I missed too many shots there. Oh yeah, there was another stutter here. Yeah, you can see them in the frame time graph, so it's not really perfect. Because when I entered the building, and you can see there's a lot of frame time lags here. So yeah, that could definitely due to the 4 GB of VRAM that we only have here. But yeah, let's see if we can fight our way out of here. And yeah, our FPS are obviously a little bit higher in this area, which is kind of easier to run than the outside. Yeah, let's go. And I guess we did not make it outside again. But it is alright. So let's just watch another player here, and I'm going to turn the settings down a little bit lower now. From the ultra settings down to the basic settings. So let's see if that's actually going to get rid of these frame time spikes here. It doesn't... Yeah, I mean, you can see it's now a smooth... a mostly smooth frame time graph again, but it was like that before anyways. And yeah, I don't really know about that. I mean, you don't really see a huge increase or decrease in FPS if you're when you're flicking through the performance settings there. So yeah, I'm not sure, but it looks good nevertheless. This performance settings, or these graphics qualities, as well as the higher settings as well, obviously. So yeah, I mean, I would deem this playable, definitely. I mean, it would be really sad if a 3050 Ti would not be able to handle this title in any form, but you do see these performance issues with the frame time graph, where you have these small lags here and there, and like in my case where you had that in the gunfight where I was entering the building, that's maybe enough to actually cost you the 1v1 and lose you the fight. So I don't really know if that's really the perfect experience I would want to have in this game. But yeah, apart from that, it looks pretty playable to me. It just kind of sucks that you can't get rid of these frame time graph spikes, even at the basic settings that we're on right now. Like, it's bewildering to me that you see them on the basic settings, the ultra settings, as well as the medium settings. But yeah, I think you may have gotten a good idea how well this game will run on your machine, and I will end this video here. So if you want to play Warzone, I think you can definitely enjoy it on this video machine and this card and this machine. But yeah, just beware of the lag spikes that may occur due to the lack of VRAM. That could also be resolved maybe if you actually just had more system memory than I have here. I'm gonna test it out on my Dell Precision, which has actually 32 GB of system memory. So I wanna see if the does make a difference there. But yeah, I think you will have a good time playing this game, so go out and enjoy.